And we're on to our final question.
Okay.
Woo, look at that. Texting 911. Okay, there's been so much debate about this. So let's just kind of jump into it. When can you text 911? When should you text 911? Is it available only in certain states in the US? Is it available nationwide?
First, I have to say I don't know the answer nationwide.
Okay.
I don't. I wish I did. I hope that it is, but I can't confirm that because I'm sure there's some places that don't have it. And there's probably places in Washington that might have different levels of service with texting 911. I will say texting to 911 should never be your first choice. Calling is always better. We will get better GPS coordinates of your location. We will be able to call back if it hangs up fast. We will be able to hear background noise. Texting for 911 is when you cannot call, either for a disability, for
Like if you're hiding out from somebody.
yeah, so either perhaps calling is not a good option if you have a speech or hearing disability, right? Texting may be the safest and best option for you to communicate. That's when you text to 911. Texting to 911 is also really good if you can't talk. You're not free to talk because you're in a situation where you're trying not to alert to someone that you're calling for help. If you are being taken against your will, if you are in a domestic violence situation and you're trying to get help, then you can text openly and freely, but you can't call in front of your abuser. So texting to 911 should be reserved for when you have to use it. Calling is always better.
Okay.
Because
That's awesome. And then would you recommend about, when people are taking pictures of certain people, should they send that to 911 and then call?
a lot of our systems won't be able to open the pictures. So it depends on the system, the console, who you're going through. So if you're going to text, we need text. We need not images, we're going to need the text. Take the pictures, save them. If you're worried someone's going to take your phone and mess with them, text them to someone you know and love, right? My husband laughs because he gets license plate texts all the time because something will happen on the road, not when I'm on duty because I have all this stuff when I'm on duty. Yeah. A license plate or a car will do something weird. I want to remember the license plate, so I will write it down and text it to my husband. He just knows, don't respond, it's just me with a license plate. And a lot of times it is because I do observe things as a police officer off duty, like DUI or suspected DUI drivers, impaired drivers. So I'll write down a license plate to him so that I can then call 911 and have it recorded. So you can take pictures and send them to people if you want. I text a lot of things to my work cell phone to save it that way so that I'm not going to lose the image, but call first. If you're trying to send the image to 911, oftentimes we won't be able to receive it. Or we won't know what it is, too. Like, we can't tell where you are. We just have this image of a person. We'll try to call you back. We just don't know what's going on. If we can even open the image, depending on our system.
Very cool. Well, this has been awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And we will come back in a couple of months with more questions. I know a lot of you have a lot more questions. So this has been great. If you do have questions, please go ahead and put them in the comments below and I'll answer to the best of my ability or collect them for another round like this.
Yeah.
So this is great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Loved having you and talking to you, and thank you for sharing all this information. And I will put some of the links down about reasonable force and other things that we talked below. So
Great.
thank
you so much.